If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
No, I want to be good at it. I want to be on that relay. I'm glad, honored and privileged that I'm going to be on it in Barcelona, and I'm just looking forward to dropping a big bomb for a relay and hopefully bringing a world championship home for Team USA.
Very few events are as emotionally charged as the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. A lot of national pride comes out. For Team USA at the 2013 World Championships, it's time to step up. Mr. Swimming Michael Phelps is gone. For now, who will fill the void? Could it be Anthony Ervin, after ripping a 48.4 at US World Trials? A time he says he can improve upon.
I murked my turn a little bit. It wasn't solid. I ended up pushing off in a diagonal down because I opened up too early. As a result, I came up a little sharp and had to drain the turbo a little bit to get back to my speed, which in turn made me die about 3 meters earlier.
Ervin, along with Nathan Adrian, make up 1/2 of the US men's 4x100 freestyle relay, if they perform at Worlds. Adrian's 48.1 at US World Trials was less than satisfying for reasons he explains.
You know, it's just a change of pace from last year. You know, Olympic trials, Olympics, all the hype surrounding that. Coming back to this, it's different. You know, it's not better, it's not worse, and it took a little bit of time for me to get into it. And I'm also just not used to being the very first event on the first day. You know, that's not something I'm used to.
World's 4x100 freestyle relay predictions are coming a little later. But first, we're going to hear from Ervin and Adrian's coach, Dave Durden of UC Berkeley.
I think with relays, regardless of the relay, the U.S. team is very passionate about winning those relays. I think if you ask swimmer to swimmer, it's almost more important than the individual race in some instances. I think a guy like Anthony had talked about for the last 6 months being on that relay, because it wasn't so much making the meet individually in the hundreds, but it was about being on the 4x100 free relay. It's such an honor to wear a USA swimming cap and represent the U.S. on a relay, and that's what all these guys feel. It's like it's great, hey, that that we have 2 really great 100 freestyle swimmers, but I think we're putting together 4 really good 100 freestylers to go to Barcelona and represent us really well. And that's what I'm excited to see these 4 guys do. Whichever 4 it may be as you get to the meet, I think we're going to put up a really good quality relay.
Okay, but with the French led by Yannick Agnel, and the Russians led by Vlad Morozov, and the Australians led by James Magnussen, what's it going to take to win?
There's a lot of people that do a lot better job than I do about guessing what it's going to take to win a relay or win an event. But you know, I think a lot of it's what's the race is going to give you. I think if you were to sit back 12 months ago, I don't think there's very many people that would have taken the bet that the Australians wouldn't have medaled, let alone wouldn't have won it. And so now, I think we're in much the same boat. We don't know what it's going to take to win that relay, but I think those 4 guys, as they step up that night, are going to give it their best effort to bring home a gold in that relay for the U.S.
Sober words. Durden's right. Never would have guessed the Aussies would have finished out of the medal hunt at the London Olympic Games. But predictions being predictions, we gotta go there. And thankfully, a member of the US 4x100 freestyle relay did.
Yes, totally. I'm constantly on the FINA world record top 100 list. I'm constantly looking at that, I'm tallying up what we need to make it happen. And it's going to take 4 swimmers going under 48 to get that gold, or to get that top 3, and under 47.7 probably to get that gold. So that's what we all need to be, and that's what we're all striving for.
I spoke with SwimSwam's editor-in-chief, Braden Keith, aka The Machine, a man who is not afraid to make predictions. Quote, "The Aussies are focused, doing no media before Worlds. They're sharp. The French will probably struggle without Yannick Agnel fully in shape. The Russians, they've already performed. They need to prove they can perform twice in a month. Here's what Braden's predicting. I think the Aussies will win this one with James Magnussen at the helm. Without Phelps, I don't know that the US has the 4th guy to get him on top. Even if the Russians and Australians are both good and not great, at least one of the 2 would be too talented to lose." End quote. Time for a Mel prediction. I'll take Team USA for gold at Worlds. Adrian pops a 46.8. Fegan rips a 47.3. Irvin's going to go about a 47.7. Ryan Lochte leads off with a 47.9 flat start. Lochte's got a lot to prove since his London Olympic 4x100 freestyle performance, and when the topic came up at US World Trials, he got very serious.
We're all gonna have to step up and come together. It's not individually. We got to come together as a team, and we got to put up. We got to go our best times. I think that's what it's gonna take. There's everyone out there in the rest of the world. You can't just single out anyone. There's a bunch of people out there that are fast. We just gotta go out there and do our best and do what we've been doing and try to dominate.
Talking to you heading into this meet, you said that, you know, I don't want to take away from my 53. You said that in an interview. You said
I did.
But you still wanted to represent Team USA in the 100.
Absolutely.
So it sounds like that won out, or are you getting the best of both worlds?
Come again. Wait, what are you asking me?
That's the question. I just go ahead and start talking.
That's the question. I'm going to hear it.
That's my answer.
It's the sprinter, Ryan Lochte.
Those two never go together.